to start with the eyebrows, and for this I'm going to be using the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade in the color Ebony and the number 7 brush by Anastasia. And this is like an angle brush on one side, and then on the other side it's a spoolie. I'm gonna comb my, not lashes, but eyebrows, put them in place, and then fill them in with this product. I like to use this for a party or for somewhere that I don't want to keep checking my makeup, you know, every couple of hours, because this doesn't move at all day. So it's one of those products that I put it on and then I forget about it. And so the secret with this brow or pomade is to do the bottom first. Try to get as little product as possible, and if you make a mistake, don't worry, because you can always clean it off. It's not a big deal, so don't be afraid of that. And then what I do is I do the top. Now the top, it's kind of tricky for me, especially on this eyebrow, because it kind of goes to this point and then goes down, and I kind of want to continue it for a little bit more so they look a little bit more straight, or at least this one does look a little bit more straight. And then with the same amount of product that you have there, I'm gonna fill in the eyebrow. And keep in mind that when I first dipped the brush into the pomade, I didn't take too much product. I mean, this is very intense. If you want even more pigmentation, or if you want it darker, I mean, you can just apply more product and make them more darker, but that's as much as I would go. Now with makeup wipe, I'm gonna clean the round. I mean, I can do this with a concealer, but I feel like it looks better when I clean it and then apply concealer if I want to, but this way I can remove the darkness and not move it around with the concealer. So now I'm going to blend with the spoolie, and I'm kind of gonna go to this part right here. I'm gonna blend it like this in, so it will give me more of a softer look. As you can see, the back of my eyebrow, it's very intense and dark because I have very dark hair, as you can see. Whenever I have my hair out of the way, I feel like my eyebrows are really dark, and then as soon as I put my hair, I'm like, okay, that's why they're so dark. And I'm just gonna go like this. Now I'm gonna take my Benefit Gimme Brow and I'm gonna apply it on top. I don't do it because I need more color, but I do it because the formula of this, it's really good, and it keeps my eyebrows in the same shape all day. And then on top of that, it creates like a 3D effect where I can see the hairs, and it's not only like, okay, I have my eyebrows filled in. If you made a mistake or something, even though the one is really small, you can make a mistake like I did. So you can clean it a little bit with a makeup wipe. And I know it might be too much for the eyebrows if you're not used to do your eyebrows, but for me and the makeup look that I'm gonna create, I need kind of more fuller brows and in place all day. Now I'm gonna move on to the eye primer, and I'm gonna be using this one by Essence, and this has like a yellow tint, so it's perfect to hide all the darkness. And at the same time, I'm gonna clean under my eyebrows with this, so it will create more of a clean effect wherever or underneath wherever I feel my eyebrows. So I'm gonna blend this eye primer and clean underneath the eyebrow with the brush by Laxi 130. This is what it looks like, and this way I can blend it into the skin and also clean underneath my eyebrow. I'm gonna go to my transition color. This is by Pacific, and this is in the color Treasure. This is my Mirabella fluffy brush. It's called Eye Blender. I got both of these things in my Ipsy, and I haven't used this color much, so I decided to put it to the test with this look. I think it's a perfect color to be a transition for this look, and I'm gonna apply it on top of my crease. So we're gonna apply this color side by side, and then we're gonna do circles. And this way you are creating, or I'm creating, that transition color. And since it's like a satin finish, I'm still moving it into my inner corner because that will give some light into that area. And I'm gonna move it back and forth. I mean, you can put as many layers as this color as you want. It's not gonna be too dark, but if you want something more subtle, you can do just 1 or 2 layers. I begin with this one. I think it's the 4th time. I'm gonna take this color, this brown color, in the tips of the brush of Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm gonna remove the excess and I'm gonna apply it into my crease. I'm not gonna go all the way into the inner part of the eye, but I will try to get us maybe 2/3 in. I don't go all the way because I have small eyes, so if I do that, I kind of close and it looks smaller. So I chose a matte eyeshadow, even though I usually do like not crease, but transition color being matte and my crease color being I can do satin, but today I did it the other way, a satin as a transition and a matte as my crease color, just because I felt like it was appropriate. I don't know, this is a Thanksgiving look, so I feel like the extra, I don't know, satin finish in that area, it's gonna complement this eye look. If you have aging lids, or if you don't like shimmer, you can totally change the color that I put as a transition color and use something similar in a matte finish. I'm gonna be using my Too Faced glitter glue, and this is one of the best I've tried. I think that every time I wanna wear any kind of glitter, I'm always thinking, what if it starts falling? What if it bothers my eyes? You know, it's always that struggle. And then on top of that, you know, pigments are messy, you know, they just are. And I have this little tower of glitter, and they open in a funny way and they're kind of messy, so I decided that I'm still gonna use them, and because I can just rest assured that this is gonna work and this is gonna make them stay on my lids all day. So now I'm gonna apply it all over the lid wherever I want to apply the glitter, which is just the lid area. Now for applying the glitter, I'm gonna be using the Royal and Langnickel brush. This is just a flat brush, and I'm gonna be using this glitter that I'm afraid I'm gonna put all over. It's all over my table already. And this is very finely milled. It has some orange in it, and it's kind of pink. It's really, really pretty. And I'm gonna apply it on top of where I applied the Too Faced glitter glue. So the secret for glitter that I find it works for me, it's probably not a secret, but I didn't used to do this. It's taking little amounts of glitter in synthetic fiber brush and apply little by little. And what I mean little by little is just wiping the sides like this, removing the excess, and then going to, and as you can see, I mean, you got a lot of glitter. It's not like it's gonna take you forever to cover the entire eye. And I'm gonna make sure that I do it in those small layers, because that way I can be sure that it's not going to move throughout the day, just because it's actually not glitter on top of glitter, but glitter on top of the glue, glitter glue. Now I'm gonna go back and do the same thing. I mean, I'm kind of cleaning this thing while I apply it, and that's exactly what I do every time with this glitter. Now another thing that I do is pat. When I first get the color, pat, and then kind of put it like this, the brush, and go into the crease. Because I want to make sure that if I have some glitter glue in that area, it gets covered, or, you know, attached to the glitter. So it's not gonna crease or do anything, especially in my crease area. And as far as the glitter goes, I mean, you can be as dramatic as you want, or you can be as subtle as you want. It's just, it depends whatever you want to do with your makeup. Like for me, this amount of glitter, it's enough. And I don't think I need to. And then once you realize that it's not getting sticky, like the glitter or the brush is not getting stuck a little bit into the lid, then you know the glitter glue is completely dry and it's probably not gonna pick up any more glitter. Now I'm gonna go back to the same brown color, and with a Luxie 235, which is a pretty small crease brush, I'm gonna apply it into the outer corner. I wanted something more stiff because I feel like I need to deposit the color and at the same time blend it, but not too much, because I'm trying to create some depth into that area. So it wouldn't be the same if I picked something like this. As you can see, I mean, this is too big, so it's gonna create a huge outer V and it's not packed the color. This one though, you know, it's smaller, it's denser, and it's gonna place the color and blend it just a little bit. Now I'm gonna make a mix of salted caramel and I think white chocolate, and I'm gonna apply it in my brow bone. Now in tutorials, they usually show you a specific color to use underneath your eyebrows, and I find that the best look for me is when I find a perfect blending color, and that could be something that is my skin tone. So even though salted caramel, it's not skin tone, my skin tone color, it mixed with white chocolate, it creates something similar, because salted caramel, it's more of a warm and I have warm undertones, and then the white mixed together, it creates something that works for me. So another thing to keep in mind, if you have darker skin tone than I do, then by all means find something that is darker and that, you know, it's close to your skin tone. And if you're lighter, you don't have to mix these two colors. I mean, you can use straight to this one and, you know, it will give you a really nice effect, the same effect that I'm going for. Now I'm gonna apply a black eyeliner. This is a Smashbox Always Sharp waterproof kohl liner, and I'm gonna apply it into my waterline, and I'm gonna take my time to do this because I feel like sometimes, especially when I wear false lashes, if I don't take my time to do this, and even if it goes a little bit on top, I don't mind, because I'm gonna line my top lash line with a liquid eyeliner anyway. But if I don't take my time to do this, then it looks my skin and then the eyeliner and then the lashes. I mean, it looks very unnatural. So I take my time, I tightline as best as I can. I use the Lorac Front of the Line Pro, which is my favorite liquid liner, and I'm almost out of it, so I have to shake it. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna be the last time I can use it, but I'm gonna line my top lashes. I like to do a thinner line because I have small eyes. Some people say that you shouldn't wear eyeliner, especially black eyeliner, but I feel that if you can find an eyeliner that you can create a thinner line, then, I mean, you can still wear eyeliner. I mean, I do. And I feel like when I don't wear it, I need to have like something smudge. Because, I don't know, my eyes look different. Now, make sure you apply it right in between the lashes as well, so that way you can't see any skin. Now I'm going to take my Kiss lashes number 11. This is a pair that I've used several times, and this is gonna probably be the last time I use them. And I'm using the Allure glue because I ran out of mine, so I'm using this little one that came with an Allure lashes. And I'm gonna wait for 60 seconds and then I'm gonna put them on. While I wait for my lashes to dry, I'm gonna put this same black eyeliner in the waterline to create more dramatic effect. Now I did my face makeup because I'm doing a review on this foundation. This is the Gorgeous Cosmetics foundation and it's called the Base Perfect Liquid Foundation. It's what I have on right now, and then I have on my face the blush, highlighter, and the bronzer. It's from It Cosmetics, from the Vitality Face Disc that I love. And on my lips I have Meet Matte Hugues in the color Committed that I got in my Ipsy. And yes, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the color Grain by MAC. It doesn't have to be this color, it needs to be something that it's a satin finish, at least for me, and it's kind of white with a pink undertone like this one. You can make it beige if you want. And then I'm gonna apply it into my inner corner. Why I'm doing this? Because this is gonna be for a party where I'm gonna be eating and laughing, and you know, I don't want any glitter in that part because sometimes it makes me cry and it will ruin my makeup. So that's why this is one of the things I do every single time. It's just use a satin color, something that I know never moves or anything, like this one from MAC, and then blend it into the crease, and that way I can blend the color with the other ones and it doesn't look like, okay, she has a different color in her inner corner. Now I'm gonna take pencil brush, and with the same darker color that we used throughout this tutorial, I'm gonna apply it into the outer part of my eye, and that way it's more smoky without having to apply eyeliner, because eyeliner tend to smudge a lot, and worst case scenario with this, it's just gonna fade and you know, it's not gonna be as smoky. But I find that I have a very moisturizing concealer underneath here, so it'll probably last me all night long. And now I'm gonna use a little bit of mascara. This is Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant, and I'm gonna apply it into my lower lashes. I don't really have that much in this mascara tube, so I'm trying to finish it, and sometimes it takes me a couple of coats, but since this is only for the bottom lashes, it will be fine. But I feel like if I am going to apply a eyeshadow in the bottom lash line, it's a must to apply mascara, at least for me and my eyes.